All right, it's Thursday. That means we have Dr. Joe here to answer your pet questions. So if you have a problem with your pet, the number to call is 460-KJRH. And Dr. Joe has brought along Juno this morning.
Yes, Juno's about 4 months old, and she has so much energy. I'm going to get down to the end of my stick here, and I'm going to be in trouble. But she loves to chew here, which, you know, when we talk to people, getting her to chew on the right thing is the thing to do. She's about 4 months old. I don't think she's all border collie. She's got some spots here. She may have some healer because she's a border collie or healer because she's trying to herd. She tries to herd the other dogs, and they look at her like, "What are you doing?" But she got some spots. Someone said
really soft fur.
Yeah, she really does. She got a nice coat here. She's going to require some brushing and stuff, but she's over at Arrow Springs, which is 918-455-7107, or at animalaid.org on the net. So
animalaid.org, and the number there is 744-8280. All right, let's get to the phones. First up today, we have Rose in Tulsa. Good morning, Rose.
Hi.
Good morning.
What's your question?
I have adopted about 6 years ago a dog from the Humane Society here in Tulsa. And here about 2 months ago, we had to rush him to the emergency vet because he was acting like he was hurt. Well, they drained his anal sacs, which made him 100% better.
You betcha.
Now,
absolutely.
How do we keep this from happening again?
You know, what I will tell you is you go into your veterinarian, and what we usually do is we sort of evaluate. I'll tell people anal sacs are like little skunk sacs back in their anal area there that produce a little bit of sin, except they're very, very small. They should, every time that they have a bowel movement, they should empty out and be fine, but if they're not, then I'll tell people either you have your veterinarian do that, you may learn how to do that. They can be removed. That's not one of my first things to do. A lot of times we'll do some antibiotics, and that will help because they get infected from time to time. And a lot of times if you have the dog groomed, that is something that the groomer can do as well and keep them kind of emptied out. But yeah, they can be kind of bothersome sometimes. So, but hopefully that's the only incident. So.
All right, our next call is in Sapulpa. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yes, sir. I have a year-old, he's part pit, is it? Part pit, part boxer.
Yeah.
And he jumped the fence and cut himself on the front of the foot.
Yes.
About an inch long, maybe a quarter inch to half-inch deep. And my mom told me that when it happened to one of her animals, they had super glued it shut. Well, I just took super glue and super glued it shut.
How'd it work?
You think that's safe for him, or?
Well, it's not. I'll tell people super glue. We've used surgical glue for a long time, and it is super glue. There are some, I guess they call it precipitants, you know, just some dirty stuff in there on super glue. And most of the time it does fine. What you want to do on all those is wash them out well first, get them dry. If you do use that, and there's actually, they sell wound closure stuff over the counter now. It's the same type of stuff. And if you do that, but just make sure if there's any swelling, licking, if they're limping on it at all, then a lot of times you need some antibiotics and have that kind of looked at. So. But yeah, that's one way to do it, or little butterflies. A lot of those little guys, if you clean them out, do some iodine and clean them real well, they'll heal themselves. But
good deal.
Yeah,
thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
You bet.
If you want to watch the segment again, of course you can do it at kjrh.com. You can also learn more about Heritage Veterinary Hospital, where Dr. Joe works. Just click on the Lifestyle tab at kjrh.com to watch it again. Dina, back to you.